What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video. In this video, we are going to be going back to the Cinderella Oguri Cap. It is Friday again, so we're just going to give it a shot again to see if we can train a pretty good one. So we're just going to be using the same thing. Honestly, I'm not really changing the setup, so here you go. The same setup as I've been using. Speed Almanai, Hoshina Friend Card, Stay Gold Guts, Tamamo Power, Super Creek Stamina, and Taishin Y, just because I don't have any other Wise cards to use, so it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't have a general one. Well, I do. It's just no copies. But it's all good. But it's all good. Other than that, we're just gonna get the run started. And before we do get started with the run and go over the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Quests. For those that haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join, y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Quest channel or Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, sorry, I was trying to hold back that burp, but excuse me. Let's get started with the run. I'll get the comments loaded, and it looks like, as much as I like seeing her do that, it takes a little bit. But it looks like there's only close to 10 comments. So that means I'll go over them a little bit earlier and then just focus on the run and all that. But I don't know what else. That's all I got. That's all I got. Did I do anything? Doesn't seem like it. Have I had any successful trainings? Not that I know of. I have been trying to train in Global as well because of I wanted to train a cap for the next CM over there. That hasn't been. It's been all right. It's been all right. And then I don't think there's anything else. Don't think there's anything else. Not that I can think of off the top of my head, at least. Anyways, I was thinking who else I should just use. I don't know if I'll probably still try, most likely. Most likely go train Kita. But the others is kind of just like a toss-up. So I for sure want to try and bring Cap. So I think next week, I think it's a little soon. We'll do one more week. When is it exactly? I should probably check that. The CM should most likely be towards the end of the week, though. Or the week, the month. It should. Let's see if I can find it. It should. Then we're looking for long distance. There we go. Nakayama. Oh, it's the same date. Is it the same date? It's like around the same time as the global CM. And then mid-February, League of Heroes. Okay, it makes sense because they usually like to throw in a League of Heroes in between a couple of, or a few CMs, like 2 or 3. And then in March, it's a medium distance one. From what it seems like. anything else? I don't think there's anything else. But 122, that's either the start date where you can start, it probably is, or like the 3 days before the actual CM date starts, or when the CM starts. It is what it is. Either or. Still got a good amount of time, so maybe I think next week I should start training who I just want to train. That way it'll be more focused on those 3. And what? Yeah, I guess I'll have a better chance at the 3 than mixing it up. But we'll see. I think I'll most likely end up doing that. So Cap, I might end up training again like around Wednesday, as the CM gets closer. But it is what it is. But it is what it is. Things are bright. At least for me. For like a week now, almost a week. My sleep's just been terrible. I feel tired, but when I go to bed, it just doesn't happen. I was like, okay, why do I feel tired but I can't sleep? And then eventually I'll fall asleep, but it'll be like a while, or I'll just end up staying up doing something else because I don't feel tired, even though for some odd reason, even though I've stayed up. I think the most sleep I've had in a night this past week was like, hey, maybe most was 3, maybe 4, maybe 4. I'll give it a benefit of the doubt, maybe 4. I think last night was, what was last night? How long did that take? If it wasn't obvious, I am tired. But let's see. Yeah, I think last night was the one that was 4 hours. I think so. It is what it is. Do we still have? Yeah, we do. We still need to get some bond going. Okay. Okay. Wait, 22nd. Isn't that close or around the time that Enfield comes out? Seems like it. It seems like it. If I'm remembering correctly. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad, guys. I might be yawning quite a bit. But, I guess it's all good. There aren't that many comments, so I guess this video will be hopefully quicker. I've noticed that even if I do that, it still stays around the same pace, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. Which one is the highest? What is the speed? But is there anything else worth mentioning? I don't think so. Oh well, I'll just figure it out. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do over the weekend. I think just the usual weekend, nothing special, right? Nothing was scheduled, nothing planned. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm all good for the weekend. So maybe I'll just go check up all the other gotcha games, all gotcha games, see if there's anything I need to do. I think I need to do something in Persona for sure. Yeah, for sure Persona. And then probably even Snowbreak because I do need to do that. What else do I remember off the top of my head? Maybe I'll check Star Rail. Maybe I should probably check Genshin again just in case. Zenless I know I didn't do. Woo I know I didn't do. Actually, I still need to explore in Woo, so there's that. And then Zenless, I still didn't do that. Oh, and speaking about Zenless, Nova and Eugen, I did make it so I'll invite you guys to the outpost guild circle of Zenless. Whatever it may be. I think it's outposts. I don't remember. But with that, I think I'll just start going over the comments after I do this training. And the first comments we'll be going over is from Nova. I just had Bubbles won the last CM. There's Bubbles in the Legends race. And New Year's. And now there's New Year's Bubbles. She's everywhere. She is. She definitely is. Do I? Yeah, I do. Why not? You forgot about Halloween Jordan. I'm pretty sure that's another one. I wouldn't know. I don't remember. I didn't pull for her. So I don't remember. I'll believe you because we've seen it happen more often, so I'll believe you. Other than that, my bad for forgetting? My bad? Yeah, I did that with Cheval, didn't I? Did not win that race. Or did not do a race here. That was my fault. Besides Chronos, there's also Love's Only You that has effed up story races. Such thing. Sigh, such is life of a bullied Uma IRL. I wouldn't know, I don't have Love's Only You. Chronos though. It's usually that Oka show against Gran Allegria. It's always that one for me. Whenever I train Chronos, with or without picking out skills. I'm still using Evelyn, and I don't think she's meta anymore. Then again, is there another fire attacker besides Soldier 11? If we're talking about just attackers, no. But I use Bernice. I use Bernice and you use Evelyn. I don't know people talking about meta. What they're complaining that they didn't want to pull for Bonway, but they need Bonway. Well, they can just cry on themselves if anything. I can care less about them complaining that they don't have a certain character and they can't clear it because they don't have it. I've heard it too many times. I've heard it too many times over different Hoyo games, so it's just the same feeling throughout all of them. New Shiyu is harder, but for the weirdest reasons. You just have to be the most efficient during the 5 times bonus. After that, it's just chilling. like I said, they just complain because they want to complain. My personal opinion. Rather than either maybe checking their account, maybe build some other characters that can actually help, like some A ranks that are actually helpful or something. I've said this in the past, so like even till this day, Nicole is still a pretty damn good support for an A rank since day one. So yeah, I don't care what people say. They just complain just to complain. Kind of like the time you were like, "Oh, I don't have seeds, so I can't beat the Defiler." That type of BS. Yeah, hate that shit. I hate that. And then lastly, no full whale needed in Wua. I have enough corals to trade for one copy of Mornier. I'm not going to say it the way you typed it. I refuse. You just type names wrong anyway. And other than that, that's pretty much it from Nova. Thank you for all the comments, Nova. Appreciate it as always. Next one is going to be from... Who's this? Hikari's? I don't know if I should just say Hikari or say the whole thing Hikari's, but I'll just go with Hikari's just from reading it. Hey, maybe the wrong video to ask, but Tamamo comes out on Global. Kinda. The fact that you said Global on the JP video. Kinda, but it's all good. As long as you didn't do it on purpose like Nova. Right, Nova? It's always Nova. I swear, it's always Nova. But in around 2 weeks, and I really want to train her. What cards free to play possible and sparks on parents you or someone from community here would recommend for her to build here as an end closer, because she comes while the Sagittarius Cup is live and I want to run her there. Well, the perfect place to ask, especially if you want specific cards, and well, first things first, it's gonna be hard asking for specific cards because I don't know what you have, especially being free to play. I don't know what you got. I don't know what options you have, so you probably should just take that to the Discord server. I don't know if you've checked it out, but I'm pretty sure at least there should be at least one person there to at least say something about it. But off the top of my head, since it's long distance, then you obviously want to get long distance to an S as one of the sparks, so you can have that as one of the sparks. And then there's, or even whatever position you're using her. So I guess chaser in this case, or encloser. I just don't like saying the global terms. And then as for the cards, well, I'd say 3 speed, because I think her growth rate doesn't have any in speed if you're worried of not hitting some pretty high speed with 2 cards. I'd go with 3 just in case. Or you can go with speed, inheritance, or spark, whatever you want to call it. That way you can get some kind of speed without needing 2 or without needing 3, and then you could use that for maybe a wise card along with the Rico friend card, and then I would at least say 1 stamina card and one power card could be debatable, because I don't know if you want to use a power card or not, but for me I would probably use a power card if I went 2 speed, 1 wise, Rico, and a stamina and power card, pretty much. off the top of my head, at the very least. Sparks, like I said, it depends on your build. If you need help in speed, put in speed. If you need help in stamina, it depends on which stat you're lacking in that you notice when you're building. Maybe. Basically any stats that probably not as much as with guts, but you know, maybe if you need help with stamina, maybe add it more to stamina than speed or whatever. And that's all I got. But I'd say just go to Discord. It should be in the link down in the description, like I always say. That's literally the perfect place to ask because it can't really go down to specifics here because I can't see, or nobody can see your cards. But other than that, thank you, Hikaris, for the comment. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Maybe we'll see you in the comment section in the future. Either in a global or a JP. Don't matter to me. And lastly is a comment from Rick. And it says, skip banner for me. I have enough for 4 pity right now. I could have summon on Stay Gold, but I decided to skip her and save for cards in next half Annie and no, next Annie and half Annie. Fair enough. Fair enough. And with that being said, that is it for all the comments. Thank you, Rick, Nova, and Hikaris for the comments. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, you guys. And with that, wow, no rainbow training? Seriously? With that being said, I'll see you guys at the end of the video. All right, well, that is the end of the run. Honestly, could have been. Speed was close to 1900. It just didn't make it. So I guess I'll just keep doing this setup from what I know. But we were pretty close. We were pretty close. UC6. Well, it could have been better, obviously, if the other stuff was a little bit higher, but for what it is, I mean, it's all right. For what it is over here. But ended off with 1869 speed, 1316 stamina, 1484 power, 1377 guts, and 1229 on wise with an S aptitude on long distance. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing with your CM prep if you guys have started. Other than that, let me know what you guys are up to for the weekend, and if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. The name of the circle is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. Then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Request channel on our Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Have a good weekend. As always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.